We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Dana White. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Bruce, it's time, Buffer!
You ready to fight? You ready? Do it.
All right, so the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer, in there competing here tonight. Do not adjust your monitor as for what type of fight you may see. Buffer comes into the game a credentialed kickboxer, not much in terms of grappling or takedown defense. So prevailing wisdom is that the opposition is going to try to ground Buffer and punish him with ground strikes from there, maybe go submission hunting. Either way, very exciting for fans around the world to see Bruce Buffer competing in the octagon tonight. Working off the jab, it's good. All right, so a big early land by the boxer. He put a lot of steam on that one as he's able to get that hook home, DC.
He lands perfect. I mean, he throws it perfect. Right hand is always where it needs to be. If he throws it with the right, the left hand's always where it needs to be. It's tight, it's crisp, and it lands with a lot of power. Oh, man.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
He loaded up there on that high kick.
2 minutes have gone by here, round 1. Now some separation. Buffer going for the leg kick. He does not connect.
Put your hands up higher, come on.
Big power shot there.
That was nice, right. Nice defense there.
Oh, picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Oh!
Useful strike there. The hook is clean. Oh, huge left. Oh, how good is that jab by Dana White? Well, they've made all the right reads here tonight, and there's another one. Beautiful read on the leg strike as he catches it and then returns fire with a punch of his own. So they have got the timing down here at this point of the fight.
And that's the danger in the engagement there. Now we're going. Oh!
Dana White's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Oh, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
What a start.
Okay, settle down. I don't want you to strike this guy no more. Listen to me, no more striking with this guy, no more trading, okay? It's all about taking this guy down now. I don't care how you say it.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward. Oh, nice. Now some separation from his clinch position.
Oh, nice check on the leg kick offering there. The 1-2 punch is true. Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish.
Let's go.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now he's past to trying to find that shot again.
Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up and
Both tough, both durable, both unwilling to take a step backwards. What a phenomenal fight. This is a crazy high pace. Caught that. Now, there's danger in that, too. The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut land.
Buffer's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Beautiful. All right, so he's landed a few big uppercuts already in DC. I know you're in the prediction business. You think he's going to set it up again here?
I am certain he's going to try and set that up again. Expect it to come off of a left hook because trying to recover, but he's in a lot of trouble.
Tries the...
Hurt him again.
Oh, he might get finished here. Oh, he might be out. Well done. He's lucky his hand's still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou, and you know Overeem's head.
20 seconds to go, round two. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
Ready.
Third round underway. Well, this is crazy that this fight is still going on. An appreciative crowd obviously getting behind both fighters. Both guys just brawling like crazy in that previous round.
They both came with an idea that they were collecting $50,000 extra dollars. And right now, I am certain that they're both going to receive that check.
Nice kick there by Buffer.
Hands high, hands high.
Oh, back and forth we go.
All right, so he earned respect from his opponent early on with the power.
Oh!
Could be the beginning of the end here.
Oh, my goodness! He's throwing every part of it.
Excessive foot right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Well, he was setting up the hooks early and often tonight. Watch for him to try to set it up again here. Man, the body work really starting to take its toll here. Obvious redness on that right side. Huge liver kick! That might do it!
Yeah, he's hurt really bad.
Oh, big knee to the body.
He's getting lit up right now, John.
Oh, and the Superman punch is good. Oh, beautiful job just before. Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on Beat Street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight.
Hold your ground. I need you to go forward.
Less than 2 minutes to go in round three.
Big punch lands. Ooh.
Oh, good block there. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Oh! Back to the feet now.
Oh, another one. He's hurt. He's hurt. Oh, nice body shot.
Misses again with a right punch.
He's bad.
Well, we told you we'd keep an eye on it, DC. That cut is starting to open up wider now, and he continues to target that area wisely.
Well, when you saw it right away, it wasn't that bad. But as he continues to target it, you can start to see it opening up. Look for him to continue.
I mean, how about that back and forth action throughout the final minute? What a fight as we go the full 15. Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, Dana White.
Well, how about the performance tonight out of the UFC president, Dana White? You know, everybody wants to get a crack at the boss. You got to be careful what you wish for. You stand and trade with Dana White, more often than not, he's going to make you pay, and that was certainly the case in this one tonight. Congratulations to Dana White on the big UFC win. Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions. We go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Amanda Lemos. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, John Madam Whaley.
You ready to fight? You ready? Do it.
All right, early round action here, and a lot of people in the fight game believe that when all is said and done, Zhang Weili could go down as the greatest strawweight of all time. Her focus tonight, action, pace, pressure. She's not resting on her laurels and everything she's accomplished up to this point in time. She is looking for an explosive finish, and she wants to keep the judges out of things here tonight. Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown, D?
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed. Ooh, big shot land.
The kick is there to the body. Oh, beautiful jab there by Lemos. So 1 minute into the fight, and look at these 2 warriors just going. Double leg is good. Zhang's in half guard now.
She's stepping over the mount here.
2 minutes have gone by here in round 1.
She does a good job of recognizing that the shots are coming, and she's got to get out of the way.
Zhang's back in full mount.
Watch the armbar, watch the armbar here.
Oh, that's tight. Making all these shots count.
She's trying to finish the armbar. She's got to be patient, though. If she rushes, she will lose this position.
Oh, tremendous escape by her there.
Beautiful submission defense on display by this young lady.
Lemos is in half guard.
Nice transition. Great shot from the top position.
Sean's back in full guard now.
Nice shot lands from the bottom.
Lemos is back in half guard. All right, so she lands another ground and pound strike here. We'll see if she can keep this activity up moving forward.
She's got to put a little more out there because now she knows that she can land. Oh, right into mount. Stand over. Oh.
15 seconds remain in the round. Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. Horn sounds for the end of round one.
Very good. Keep doing what you're doing. Stick to the striking. Stick to the game plan. You're hurting her to the bottom.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two.
Oh, nice.
Just misses there with the left.
Massive body kick land.
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed without it.
She's headhunting here. She lands a nice combination to the head.
Nice. Nicely done. Just out of range with that left hook. Lemos is huge shot by her there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Zhang's in half guard.
Oh, big elbow. And now she's in mount.
She is reading things pretty well defensively as she's able to dodge that strike. Oh, she's got her back. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Zhang's right back to the full mount here.
Oh, nice headlock.
Ooh, that looks tight. Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. I thought it was over, but that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense.
Able to check that kick as well. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange.
Oh! She's hurt bad, John. That takedown was timed beautifully.
Oh, what a strike she just landed there from the bottom.
She's stepping over the mount here. This is a terrible position. Using a lot of good movement.
All All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success from this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting and elbowing. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes from this position.
All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and what a round it was for her. We talked about her power off the top of the show, and she certainly put it on full display there.
Power is what identifies her. She got her hands going, was able to land a big shot, got the knockdown, didn't get the finish, but if she's patient, sets everything up again, maybe she'll find the finish in this round.
All right, so a huge moment for her in that previous round, DC, as we show you some of the highlights. The knockdown nearly closed the show for her.
Yeah, and that's what we're gonna focus on. We're gonna focus on the knockdown because it looked like the fight was over. Now, is her opponent tough? Yes, but is her opponent smart enough to make the necessary adjustment as this fight goes forward?
Inside leg kick is there by Zhang Weili. Just out of range with the big right hand. Oh, she blocks the punch.
Oh, nice.
What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she gotta get on her bike, John. She gotta get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
Oh, with authority the body.
Nice level change. Nice pass.
Lemos is going for a choke. Oh, wow, she's got the arm triangle tight.
She's got it in tight. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Work.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round 3. Nicely done. All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted. I hope to never be full mounted. And this young lady now finds herself in this position.
Oh, she made that one count. All right, she postures up here, DC. We'll see if she can get those ground strikes.
Watch for the huge elbows that she's known for.
Well, how about the movement off? Oh! Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Oh, big shots raining down. Lemos is now dealing with a cheek cut. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Zhang Weili. And look at her handiwork there. Beautiful straight punch. And now her opponent's firmly on the ropes.
But she can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
Power shots landing on both sides. And the chins continue to hold up. All right, so the fighters go the distance here tonight, and she really put it all together on the feet as we show you some of the highlights from the fight.
It's all come full circle for this young lady. She said on Thursday that we would see a better version of her than we did the last time she was in the octagon. I will take that a step further and say that this is the best we've ever seen. She should win a pretty clear decision.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, John Magnum Weili.
Well, you got to figure her challenges are only going to get stiffer from here, but she passed this test tonight. She is your winner by unanimous decision.
And she needed this, right? This goes to the maturity of her career. The fact that she is growing and growing and growing and can win a tough fight over an extended period of time.
Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world and the former UFC lightweight champion of the world, the notorious Conor McGregor!
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here we go with round 1 between a couple of truly elite southpaws here. Stephen Wonderboy Thompson versus Conor McGregor. I think we get a little bit of a feeling out process here early. Talk to me.
Conor McGregor does not normally engage in feeling out, but if there is going to be a time where he does, it will be tonight. Wonderboy is one of the best counter strikers we have ever seen in the UFC.
Oh, there's the head kick. Looked like there might have been a window there. Instead, it is blocked by Thompson.
What a kick. That one landed.
All right, good to see Stephen Wonderboy Thompson back on the proven ground tonight and popping off that jab right out of the chute.
It's his best weapon. I mean, it dictates everything for Stephen Wonderboy Thompson because it tells him when he gets a read and he gets the range on the jab, he starts to throw his kicks. He's a phenomenal fighter, and he's a puzzle that not many people have been able to solve.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Back to the well with that right hand, it's no good. Well, in terms of Conor McGregor's frame at lightweight or at featherweight, he really uses his length well. He has an outstanding reach. More often than not, he's going to have a reach advantage over the opposition, and he is taking advantage here tonight. Oh, body kick attempt here, it's no good.
Let's get busy with those hands now, man. Come on, let him go.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it.
Controlling the fight behind that jab.
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh, big left. Huge kick to the leg. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
McGregor gets caught by that straight hand.
Oh, he's stunned bad. He's got to grab him. He's got to recover.
Oh, big head kick there. Round 2 coming up next. All All right, there's the horn at the end of the round. He had him rocked there, wasn't able to finish, but a big round from Conor McGregor.
Listen what? Ready? Listen. All right. You're doing awesome out there.
All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
Round 2, Conor McGregor versus Stephen Thompson.
Ready. Do it.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Thompson. Beautiful kick there. Touches the Thompson shin there. Nice jab by Thompson. And just misses with that big right hand.
Oh, my goodness, what a kick.
So as we pull up some numbers here for you, 29 total strikes have landed for Conor McGregor. Well, not the most efficient effort, landing with 33% accuracy against Stephen Thompson. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round 1, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round 2. Oh, Father Ray liked that one. Beautiful land there by Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Let's see if he can close the distance now, DC, and follow it up.
Come on, man. I need more punches. Let's go.
Right hook to the head, blocked. 2 minutes now to go round 2. Oh, just misses with the kick. Ooh, side kick, well timed there.
Leg kick lands, my favorite strike.
That's the biggest shot of the fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now. It's going to be over very soon.
Back to his feet.
Oh, he hurt him again.
I got this.
Might get the TKO here. Another knockdown. Oh, pinpoint ground strike by him there, and that one opened up a cut.
Yes, yes, yes. Awesome KO.
All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
And once he got to the top, he started to land brutal ground and pound until the fight was called off. Just a dominant performance from the top position.
All right, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 22 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, the notorious Conor McGregor.
All right, well, as many of you know, the overwhelming majority of Conor McGregor's pro MMA wins have come by knockout, and he produces another one here in the octagon tonight.
Produces another knockout. Conor McGregor will tell you that he's going to knock you out, and he goes out there and he does it. Hats off to Conor McGregor and all of his coaches for another massive victory and another huge spot in his UFC career.
Our tale of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Anthony Lionheart Smith. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Luke Rockhold.
Ready. Ready. Good.
Well, it must be a big night if the UFC has descended upon Anaheim, California. Good to have you with us from Honda Center here tonight. We have had...
Jeez, you can hear that.
Just misses with the straight left hand. That's just over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch. Oh my goodness, these boys are going at it. Jab hurt him a little bit.
Big left hook coming with block. Rockhold gets the single leg takedown. Nice move in the half guard. Shades of Daniel Cormier slicing through that guard.
Unbelievable. I love it. Like a knife through butter. What a great job passing.
Don't stay flat on your back. Get on your hips. Let's go.
Lands the grounded pound strike here. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transitions.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important. There it is. Now he's going to mount. Yep, got to be very careful there.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Smith getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down.
Changing the position.
Trying to set up a choke here. Oh, that rear naked choke attempt is tight. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Rockhold.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. All right, side control now. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. On his back now, he's going for the rear naked choke. Ooh, that rear naked choke is tight. Oh, that was deep, but he got out.
That was beautiful submission defense by this guy.
And now he reverses position. Wow. Second round, straight ahead. All right, there's the horn. What a round it was, DC. And, of course, the seminal moment, that big knockdown that nearly got his opponent out of there for good.
Almost finished the fight, but now he needs to reset, right? Don't rush. Go back out into the next round and just try to find that shot again. If he rushes, if he overexerts himself, he will run out of energy and put himself at risk of losing the fight.
So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
Ready.
Round 2 is underway.
Switch knee lands to the body. Beautiful shot lands to the leg there.
How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Oh, man, his leg kicks are outstanding, and you saw a great example of that just there.
And you see his opponent start to slow down. He cannot take many of those kicks. What a nasty kick that was thrown with ill intent.
Just out of range with that uppercut. Smith's limping right now. Clearly that right leg is causing him problems. The last kick from his opponent appeared to do the most damage. Oh!
Yeah, he hurt him real bad. He's still hurt.
The 38 total strikes have now landed for Luke Rockhold. And connecting with 46% accuracy tonight, by the way, against Anthony Lionheart Smith.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine. He's trying to tighten the grip on his guillotine choke. He seems to have it, but he's got to really get his...
Oh, he's out! Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in, and you got all your rear choke submission.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Rockhold.
This is where he must be.
Good work from the top here by Rockhold.
Create a scramble. Let's go.
These ground strikes are starting to add up. Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
30 seconds to go in round two. Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. Nice positional control here.
This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
10 minutes in the can.
Great work last round. Keep that pace up. Wow, I'm impressed. I want you to keep pushing. Keep breaking this guy down. Keep changing up your strikes. You're
All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control risk. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
Third round underway. Effective jab there by Smith. Unable to connect with a right hook.
Great shot. Keep the pressure on.
Nice punch lands over the top.
All right, well, perhaps he has a point to prove. Perhaps there's a hip injury, but this man's UFC career has been defined by the takedown. He hasn't attempted a single one tonight.
He hasn't even attempted it. It's very surprising, and honestly, for a guy that enjoys the wrestling, it's very...
That's a huge shot there, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness.
Keep the pressure on. Everything's landing.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
All right, so he's landed a few seminal uppercuts already, DC. Got to think he goes back to it.
I am almost certain he's going to go and try to find another one of those. But expect him to really set down and try to make one really count and try to end this fight. Nasty elbow lands for this guy.
Rockhold going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one.
Great job being busy off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the box.
Oh, Rockhold's back in half guard.
Now he's going full mount.
Rockhold's trying for a submission here. Oh, that is tight. Could be the beginning of the end. Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it. I mean, way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Under a minute now to go in this one. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, hammer fist here by Smith.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Final 10 seconds of the fight. They go the 15-minute distance. What a fight! All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. They go the distance tonight, but you got to think he won over the judges with his striking acumen tonight.
Yeah, you got to watch one of the best strikers in the entire UFC. He did everything so well, and in my opinion, he should cruise to a very easy decision.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored the contest 29-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, Anthony Lionheart Smith.
All right, so a dominant performance tonight for the wrestler. Cruises to a decision victory, but what I liked about it, he didn't really cruise per se. He didn't sit on the lead. He stayed aggressive and offensive throughout.
And John, that's why you hear the appreciation from the crowd.
Yeah.
Because they noticed it. They could tell that the guy was trying to finish. Sometimes they don't happen. But if you're gonna win a decision, you win a decision like the one that he won tonight.
Our tail of the tape for this featherweight fight. We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Brian T-City Ortega. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Cormier.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here he is, one of the best featherweights in the world, Ilia Topuria, ready to go for round 1. He has been a methodical fighter every step of the way in the UFC. He talked to us about establishing his jab early, be opportunistic with my takedown attempts. He's going to have the upper hand in most skills against most featherweights in the division. So it's about fighting on instinct, being reactionary, and pursuing a finish to make sure that the promotion feels like he's the next guy in line to fight for the featherweight title. Oh, big knee to the body. How'd he get that one home? Well, he's always working off of that jab. Nice jab there by Ilia Topuria.
Oh, nice jab. Over and over, he is landing punches to the head.
All right, early round action here. All eyes are on T-City Brian Ortega. We know how dangerous he is on the floor, but how about the striking tonight?
I mean, he's gotten so much better. It was during the time away where Brian Ortega developed a great jab from the southpaw position, using his power hand out in front and just really thumping you with that. Guys trying to get to the Darce here.
That Darce choke is tight.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Ortega's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top.
Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position.
Print the shirts. Ground and pound. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Ortega. Another submission attempt here, and this is a good one. Oh, he's got the arm in tight. Wow, he's out. The fight's gonna continue.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over. In the half guard.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you gotta be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's gonna try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Topuria gets in the clinch. Round 2 next.
All right, buddy. Take a seat, breathe. Okay, get some water. Listen, I need you to put him on his back this round. You can win this fight from side.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you would.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
Yeah, man, you see two high-level grapplers going after it. One guy gets an advantage, the other guy always has a response. We thought it was over. A lesser opponent would have been submitted, but these two are two of the best grapplers in the entire game.
Snaps his head back with that offering, DC. He is hurt.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that strike, and the opponent hasn't been able to adjust.
He has not been able to see them. It's a very tricky punch, especially in the way that he throws it. He throws it at a time when you expect so many different strikes, but it's because he has such a vast knowledge of just finding that strike. Oh, he hurt him again, bro.
Topuria gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there.
Getting him out here.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Constantly a moving target.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight and try to finish his technique.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with these submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions. Now he's on top, exactly where he wanted to go.
Ortega's right back to the full mount.
That was a slick transition.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Topuria getting work from the top here. These ground and pound strikes very effective. Let's see if he tries to work his way back to his feet. Oh, crucifix from the top position, DC. If you're on the bottom, what are you trying to do to get out?
On the bottom, you've got to start bridging. You've got to drive your feet and your heels into the mat. Start bridging and turning side to side, hoping that one of the...
Attempting a choke now. Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Oh, great submission defense. Oh, what a round. How good was that?
Stop.
All right, take a seat, baby. Deep breath. All right, listen. He's outstriking us, okay? So, just like we did in the gym, we're going to have to switch it up. I want you to go out there.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go. Third and final round. Topuria's strike attempt there is blocked. Straight punch there again. Been there all night. Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight. Look at the turnover in that kick.
All right, so a good job by him here. He continues to block these shots. Seems to see them coming a mile away.
He sees him coming a mile away, and he's blocking, he's rolling, he's slipping. He's doing a great job. Oh, big punch land.
Well, at times he's tried to check kicks, but he has not been effective in doing so, and now he's starting to limp a little bit.
He's starting to limp from those leg kicks. He's showing that it's hurting. That's a big sign when you watch a fighter, because a fighter never really wants to give you anything, but he can't help himself.
All right, so we go down the stretch. He is clearly losing this fight, and at this point, you just abandon position and go for submission, yes?
Yeah, you gotta just go. You gotta...
Oh, there's a hip kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but...
He's going guillotine. Oh, now he's in trouble.
Ooh, sorry to cut you off, but he got out.
What a great job attacking the lock, rolling to your back, giving up the mouth. He chose a much worse position over giving up that submission.
Oh, nice connect. Oh, heavy shots raining down. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are. Because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs. And if a person isn't...
Ortega's trying to get the triangle here. Let's see if he can close the show. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Big shots landed by him now. Well, he's got his back now. All right, so the fight goes the distance. We'll take a look back at the action, but should go his way given all he got done in the striking game.
Yeah, he did a great job of landing at will, mixing up the target, doing everything that he's become known for in order to cruise to a very good decision. I know he didn't get the finish that he wanted so bad coming in here tonight, but he had a phenomenal performance, and he showed that he's one of the best fighters in the world.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27. For the winner by unanimous decision, Brian T-City Ortega! All right, congratulations to him. He is your winner by unanimous decision, and certainly a dominant performance here tonight.
Yeah, he did a great job of just dictating and controlling all the engagements of this fight. His opponent never really had an opportunity to lead the dance. He did that from start to finish, and he wins a unanimous decision.
Our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. All right, now to get us started, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, the All-American Griffin. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Marvin, the Italian Dream, Vittori!
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, well, a lot of superlatives come in the way of the Italian Dream, Marvin Vittori. He still has yet to break through and become the first UFC champion from Italy, but a lot of people feel like he can sustain and eventually get there. His cardiovascular base as good as any middleweight in the division. Outstanding ground game, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu brown belt. Very good, durable on the feet. And he believes, as humbly as he could say it, his opponent does not have a single advantage in this particular matchup here tonight. Oh, nice hammer fist there by what?
Yep, and he's got him secured in a half guard now.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Nice job to reverse position there on the ground, and now we'll see what he can do with the dominant position.
Beautiful transition. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Vittori's looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied. Oh, look at that high-level grappling as the fighter reverses position and attains a dominant position. Pretty accurate there from bottom position. Marvin Vittori getting work here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try to get back to his feet. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Weidman's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition.
Oh, right into mount. He's got to be careful here.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do. He passes the half guard. This is tight.
Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Vittori. Another ground and pound strike lands. Vittori's back in full mount. Final seconds. Round 2 straight ahead.
Stop, stop, stop.
All right, sit down for me, buddy. All right, breathe, focus, okay? Focus on slowing that heart rate down. I know you're not tired. I know you have more in that gas tank.
All right, well, the crowd enjoyed those 5 minutes. DC, take us through some of the highlights from that previous round.
Face punching at its best.
Ha.
He loaded it up, he threw it straight, he threw it long, and over, that punch found the target. It allowed him to really dictate the pace of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round 2. Oh, big left hook there. Gets on the feet. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he lands that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish the fight.
Oh!
He did a great job of reversing the position, using the opening that his opponent gave him to shut him off and get back up.
So a much different approach from him here in round 2. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round 2. Oh, you land out of it. Is that what we're doing here? Oh! Beautiful diving strike lands.
He passes to half.
Side control now. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time. Great job changing the position and getting that reversal. Nice.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game. And all right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side.
Oh, he's out. So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, so that round is in the books. Weidman's bleeding from the forehead a little bit, so we'll keep an eye on that as the fight continues. Hopefully the cut man can do his work and get it under control so it doesn't bleed down into the fighter's eyes. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway. Oh, lands the overhand. How good is that?
Another punch lands. That was beautiful.
Leg kick, checked by Weidman. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time. Oh, how clean is that jab by Vettori? Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. Oh, timely hook. Weidman gets the single leg takedown, well played.
Oh, slick reversal right there.
Oh, great ground shot there, and that one opened him up. He's very close to the finish here.
Setting up a submission.
Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, he got out.
Good work, guys. Come on.
All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have?
Nope.
Lucky guy. I have.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top.
He's got to be careful here.
Vettori's back in format. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. 1.5 minutes to go in this third and final round.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Again, shoots for a takedown, not there once again.
He got him hurt bad here.
Oh, man, another strike gets through. This could be over soon. Oh, big left hand.
Oh!
Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges scored the contest 30-27, 30-28, and 30-27. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Marvin, the Italian Dream, Vettori.
All right, Buff, thank you very much. Yeah, no surprise as the judges' scorecards are rendered there. No singlets in this environment tonight. This is mixed martial arts, and ultimately the wrestler didn't have enough tools.
I mean, can we wear them? I mean,
You wear whatever you want.
Can we stick them in singlets from now on? But yeah, it ain't a wrestling match, and it showed tonight. You got to have all the skills, and the well-rounded fighter was dominant in this fight.
I don't think my body would look very good in a singlet, incidentally. All right, without further delay, let's get you tonight's tale of the tape. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Rowdy Ronda Rousey! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Amanda the Lioness Nunes!
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, this fight sold out in a blink, and it is now underway. The rematch between Ronda Rousey and Amanda Nunes. The odds were long that Ronda would come back, and even longer that when she did come back, she would face the Lioness Amanda Nunes.
And the odds favor Amanda Nunes in a way that we never thought Ronda Rousey would be viewed. So she's got some work to do, because not only is Amanda a dominant fighter, but the profile of Amanda Nunes has been raised much more than it was the first time they fought.
Well, Rousey's back in half guard. Well, she was long on grappling. She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck to finish the fight with a choke. Great slip. Even though her opponent's throwing, she's not finding much success.
Oh, nice job by her to posture up there. Now we'll see if she can maintain that separation.
She has to recognize that her opponent will start trying to squirrel away now, but look for her big ground and pound.
We cross the midpoint in round one.
And now she's in mount.
Working from the top here. Pretty good ground and pound here by Rousey. All right, she postures up here, DC. We'll see if she can get those ground strikes going.
Watch for the huge elbows that she's known for.
Rousey's right back to the full mount here. Ooh, good armbar attempt here. Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight. Oh, wow.
Oh, she got out. How good is that? All right, full guard here if you're the bottom fighter. Trying to prevent the half guard, I would assume.
Yes, absolutely. Trying to keep her in full guard, throw up some submissions to get back to your feet.
While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Nunes. Oh, beautiful job by her there to reverse the position on the ground. DC, I know you got my back. She's got her back, and she can do a lot of damage from here.
I've got your back, as I'm your boy, J.A. She's got her back as if she wants to end her night right now. She's got to be very careful. She is so dominant from the top position.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted. I hope to never be full mounted. And this young lady now finds herself in this position. In this position, what's very key is that she cannot panic. She's got to go and attack the hips, create some space, shrimp off to a side, re-slide in that half guard so that then now she's a little bit safer. Once you're in half, take your underhook, get back to your feet, or fully recover, full guard.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays, DC. And if you like punching technique, that round was about as good as it gets.
Yeah, it looks like a boxing fight. She does a great job of using her hands to set everything up. But she's so fast and she's so sharp with those punches, it allowed her to really control that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, so Amanda Nunes getting off here again as usual. Really as well-rounded a fighter as we have in the men's or the women's game here in 2020.
Yeah, regardless of gender, right? Regardless of gender, Amanda Nunes stands amongst the best in pound for pound in the entire UFC.
Oh, is that a huge strike right there, DC?
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight. Oh, look at that.
Nice job by her there to block that shot. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Oh, and she gets the takedown there and really made it look easy, I thought.
She made it look easy because she timed it perfectly.
Well, Rousey's going for the sub here.
Arm in very tight.
Not out of harm's way with that arm yet.
Look for her to get pressure on that elbow.
Oh, that's got to be it.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Oh, what a strike from her there out of that bottom position. She is offense all the time. Well, the the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Nunes. Armbar set up here.
Nice setup on that armbar. What a tight armbar.
Wow, I thought she might succumb. She gets out.
I thought she was going to sleep. I thought it was over.
Outstanding grappling battle, and now back to the feet. Huge response from the crowd. We'll see who has the advantage here.
Big response from the crowd. They appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and it's exactly what they just got between these two young women.
Under 2 minutes now to go in round 2. Nice job offensively as the strike lands clean. Single leg takedown.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move.
All right, she's going for the submission now.
It's tight.
How is she not tapping?
I have no idea.
It's working. It's
She
going
got out.
Oh, my goodness. What a display of submission defense by this young lady.
Oh, nice job by her there. You see how strong she is. Her opponent's trying to control posture, unable to do so.
Now she can get to work and put the money in the bank with that ground and pound.
Money in the bank.
Watch the arm here. Arms in deep.
Wow, looked like the arm might end the fight. Instead, she gets out.
It was over, and that's so discouraging for the opponent to survive something like that. Hats off to this young lady in the submission defense.
Take a seat. Breathe and relax. I need you to suck it up this time, okay? You're missing those takedowns because you're not setting them up. You're going to get countered if you do not.
All right, so there's the horn. The round is over, and she is just not the tap-in type. That submission looked pretty tight to me.
It looked very tight, and she looked surprised that her opponent did not tap, that her opponent did not go out. But
You ready to fight?
she looks surprised.
Ready.
But she has to understand that she's in there with a very high-level grappler, and that happens in those types of situations.
And that one certainly found the target. Oh, shot to the body connects there. Beautifully placed right underneath the elbow. She didn't really throw a lot of body shots overall in the fight, but in the latter stages, smart to work the body.
Oh, no!
Oh, beautiful hip toss there as she takes her opponent for a ride.
She took her on her own personal flight. Over the top with that beautiful hip toss. Fantastic technique.
Heavy kick downstairs. Huge shot there right over the top. Her opponent in a world of trouble now.
Her opponent's in a world of trouble. She landed that punch in the exact spot that she needed to. Big right hand.
That knee might have landed there. Well, pretty good recovery by her opponent after being stunned, but we see this all the time, right? If you don't close the deal when you have that opportunity, your opponent's back in the fight and can potentially rally.
Especially with this opponent. This opponent's so dangerous all the time. It does not matter that she hurt her before. She's gonna have to close the door if she gets her hurt again.
You have to take that.
Oh man, that left side is getting beat up now. Look at the redness there. Single leg takedown is good. Nunes is in half guard. She's trying to pass here, gets denied.
Got denied because she's so aware, so on top of the grappling transitions.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Nunes.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Nunes is in half guard now. She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, gets denied by the
She
bottom
got
fighter.
stopped. She got stopped right in her tracks. Great job by the bottom fighter. She's stepping over the mount here.
Let's work. Come on, I'll stand her up. Let's work.
Oh,
You gotta take that.
Nice job by her there. The bottom fighter continuing to slip these ground and pound offerings. pretty good work off of the bottom here by Nunes. "20 seconds to go in the fight." Well, Rousey's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. What a fight as we go the full 15 minutes, and that is how you close the show. All right, so the women go the distance here tonight, entertaining fight throughout, and she really got it done with her striking, I think.
She got it done with her stand-up. That's what she's known for. It's her calling card. It's exactly what we come to expect when this young lady steps into the octagon, throwing her punches and bunches, landing beautiful kicks. What a great performance.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Rowdy Ronda Rousey!
All right, so another seminal moment in a career chock full of them for Rowdy Ronda Rousey as she continues to celebrate there with her corner. She was at her dominant best yet again here tonight, and seemingly is only getting better now at this stage of her career. That is a scary proposition for the rest of this division. Our tail of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Robert the Reaper Whittaker! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Paul Benjuman!
You ready to fight? You ready? Good.
All right, here we go with the former UFC middleweight champion, Robert Whittaker. How good is this guy? This is the guy that DC plays with more than any other fighter in EA Sports UFC 5. And that, of course, has to do with the appreciable skill set, the star power, and everything else. But Robert Whittaker needs a win here tonight. He was humbled by Dracus du Plessis. Now the focus is on putting all of his skills together and leaving no stone unturned when it comes to putting himself back on a championship trajectory. Shot to the body, turned back by Robert Whittaker.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Doing work with the jab there.
It's there, takedown.
Nice, solid punch to the head.
Man, how about the steam behind that Whittaker jab tonight?
Robert Whittaker is a great striker. I mean, he has it all when it comes to the stand-up in the boxing, and that is a full display right now.
We have crossed the midpoint here in our opening round. Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Inside leg kick, that'll score. Oh! Lands the jab. Oh, going for the takedown here. Oh, another blistering combination there, really starting to do a nice job stringing the shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him.
He's looking to double up that jab now. He's safe.
1 minute. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
That knee hurt him.
Big right hook coming, it's blocked.
Let's get some.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Craig's forehead is bleeding now, cut just opened up.
Put your hands up higher. Come on.
Final seconds here. Lands to the body there. Round 2 is next. All right, heading back to the corner, and Craig's got a nasty cut above the eye. The cut man has some work to do here between rounds.
We're not going to let this guy outwork us. You're going to go out this round and you're going to outwork him.
All right, well, the cut man has got his work cut out for him, and I believe we have isolated the shot that caused that critical cut above the eye.
I mean, right above the eye, John. Too many damaging blows. He's got to change something, because now every time he gets hit above the eye, the blood will start to leak in his eye, making it almost impossible to fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. He's already landed several in this round and really starting to do some appreciable damage to his opponent's lead leg. Always be closing. Busy in the clinch here, the punch is good. Well, would you look at that? He has thrown and landed a ton of leg kicks to this point of the fight. Oh, Whitaker. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now, because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Come on, keep moving your feet.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. There's the leg kick, that one checked by Whitaker. So we hit the 3-minute mark here in the second round. Oh, he's hurt and mixes in a takedown. Why not?
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Craig's trying to get a triangle here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
Whitaker's right back to the full mount. Under a minute now to go. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Whitaker's torso, specifically that right side, has absorbed a lot of damage tonight. And here comes the purple, the black, and blue. A definite bruise starting to form on that right side. Oh, the ground and pound is there. Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
And the horn sounds on round 2.
All right, relax for me, bud. Listen, breathe. We are down in this fight. I need you to go out there, and I need you to finish. This is the round that we...
All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, beautiful straight right hand.
He's in trouble. Oh, right hand.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Whitaker's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Circling to his right. Well-placed shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Well, informed speculation says he's going to try to set up another hook here. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Well, he is clearly losing this fight. It has not been his best performance, but he can change all of that with a late submission.
He's dropped. There it is again. Look at that.
Oh, he's in trouble. Elbow attempt now, that one blocked by Craig.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Well, it's all...
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs. Now he's back up. Very bad.
All big ground strikes continue to land. Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is... That's it!
Oh, my goodness!
I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
The official decision is now in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 36 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Robert the Reaper Whitaker!
Well, he is still on the right side of 30, and Rob Whitaker just continues to add to what is already the best legacy for an Australian fighter in UFC history. There is nothing this man cannot do inside that octagon. You saw it firsthand tonight. Congratulations to the Reaper, Robert Whitaker. our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Nick Diaz! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Uriah
You ready to fight? You ready? Do it.
Well, perhaps the only thing more impressive than the high-level experience is the fan base. For a lot of fans, they got into mixed martial arts by watching Nick Diaz compete. He has fought for UFC championships. He has several signature wins. Tonight, the focus is to get back to what got him here. Punches and bunches, high-level boxing, and when a submission presents itself, you know the Diaz boys are certainly gonna seal it up. Diaz gets caught with that punch. Oh, nice strike at distance there from the
You cannot take those leg kicks clean like that.
I mean, these guys are letting it fly. What a pace that they're fighting at.
Checks the leg kick.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round 1. Counter left. Oh, another brutal jab. If you like boxing and you appreciate the sweet science, his jab is as good as it gets.
Yeah, he's the best pure boxer in MMA. He's one of those guys that if he needed to go into...
This could be it.
Uppercut.
Eats a jab there. Looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. And now some separation. He's looking for that left hand. Not there. 90 seconds now to go in the round. Diaz gets caught by that straight punch. That'll get his attention.
It's so clear that the guy that's going forward is the guy that's successful.
All right, that calf kick starting to show some visible signs of bruising now.
And it's exciting.
He hurt him bad.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. How do you get out of harm's way here?
I mean, you got to shove that knee, John.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Oh, Diaz is in half guard. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round 1. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here.
Nice strike.
Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Diaz. Big knee there. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Well, he misses with the left punch there. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg.
Oh, he's on wobbly legs now.
Oh, nice high kick.
Oh, big left hook there.
Oh.
Still plenty of time to go here, round 2. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. We got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round 1. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school. He gets in a single collar tie. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent.
Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Diaz. Pretty interesting to see him mixing it up with the kicks here, some calf kicks, and now attacking the thigh effectively.
Just throwing a traditional leg kick. A traditional leg kick was a little higher. Everybody wants to talk about that calf kick right now. There's still a lot can be done with those traditional leg kicks.
Don't stop. Keep going. Keep going.
Seconds winding down in round 2. Cut above the eye now from that strike, so we'll see how the fighter deals with that definite adversity now. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so a big knockdown for him courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's a replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Nice kick, yep.
Well, nice block there, and then a counter straight punch is good. Nice sequence there by Diaz. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body.
Oh, turn back.
Big head kick. This fight's gonna be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
All right, well, he rocked him for How about these two going at it? Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad.
And now a left.
That one was clean. Great punch.
All right, so a knockdown for him in the previous round, and you can just see by his body language how confident he is in the striking realm in this matchup.
And you can see his confidence in his posture, but also you can see the effect that knockdown had on his opponent by the way he is approaching this round.
All right, well, time is the enemy now, DC, and land right there, the seminal blow of the fight.
I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
Oh, my goodness.
He's hurt now. No!
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that was just just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him, but for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. All right, Bruce Buffer has the official decision. Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 41 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Nick Diaz!
Well, he hasn't been the most active fighter on the roster, but when he competes, he still finds a way to get the job done. Congratulations to Nick Diaz, who comes through with yet another signature win here tonight. This 209 tattoo looking pretty good right now. Get out your 209 tattoos, folks. Here he is, the one, the only Nate Diaz, making the walk yet again. It's been a long time, but Nate Diaz is back tonight. He has put in all the right work. You know, few guys in this division work harder than Nate Diaz. It's good to see him back.
And you notice it, John, right? The cardio. The cardio is one thing that stands out about Nate Diaz. He looks like he's just touching guys with all of the strikes, but the build-up from all the activity that he puts out usually will make his opponents wilt. And once he gets him to the ground, he's a jiu-jitsu black belt that can finish the fight with a number of submissions.
Yeah, he'll hit you with the open hand, too. He'll invoke that Stockton slap. You think we see that tonight?
Stockton slap. It's just so disrespectful, but I love watching it. It's so Nate Diaz.
Gotta get you a Lafayette slap or something. Good to see Nate Diaz back here tonight, one of the biggest fan bases in the world, and they are all watching pride of Stockton, California here tonight. Favelas of Brazil to global superstar status. Enter the former UFC lightweight champion and the most decorated finisher in UFC history. One of your favorites, Charles "Dubrox" Oliveira.
John, you saw the smile just come across my face when we started to talk about it. This guy's fun. Very few guys bring out that emotion. Justin Gaethje and Charlie Outlet. Those are the ones for me that feel like they bring that emotion out of me. Like, I know this will be fun. To see this guy rise from where he was, not only in his career, but in his life to become the champion of the world, it was amazing to watch. And for the time that he was the champ, what a ride, man. We had fun calling Oliveira fights. Let's see if we can start another run towards a championship.
Yeah, big challenge for him here tonight, but I do get emotional thinking about where he came from and where he is right now, right? Nicknamed Dubrox, the ghetto, and he emerged out of it to change his life forever. We'll see how it goes for Charles Oliveira tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. We send it inside the octagon. The veteran voice is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! This fight is 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Nate Diaz! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion, Charles "Bronx"
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight.
Good.
All right, early portions of the round, we will see how it goes for Charles Oliveira. This man has every skill you would want in a mixed martial artist, and that's why he has gone from, middling featherweight. Connection like that. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety Bird over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Big right hand there. Well, we've seen a lot of different elements to his striking game tonight, especially that hook. We'll see if he sets it up again here. He has punctuated a lot of his combinations with that hook shot tonight.
Right hand landed.
All right, so there's the takedown game on display, all set up, though, by the hands this time.
It has to be set up. You cannot just take blind takedown attempts. You can't just shoot. You got to set your opponent up. He did that beautifully.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
All right, has the guard closed here. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
All right, working inside his opponent's. Oh, might be trying to set up a leg submission here. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight.
How about that? He avoids submission and gets right back to his feet.
Nate Diaz presses forward and lands here, DC. You know this is a pressure style and a pace that he can certainly keep up for 15 full minutes if needed. Under 2 minutes to go in the round. Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another take. Going hard to try to get the heel hook. Heel hook looks tight. Oh, and now he gets out.
He gets out, and now he's on the offense, trying to get his own submission attempt off.
Submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Punch got blocked there. Oh, nice change up on the...
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
That guillotine is tight. You gotta be kidding me. How good is his submission?
This dude is constantly dodging bullets, Shane.
20 seconds left.
I need you to get control of his wrist.
That was nice.
Side control now. 5
Time.
minutes in the books.
Hey, stop.
All right, bud, sit down. Take a deep breath. Now listen, we probably lost that round, okay? The only reason we lost is because you're waiting on it. I need you to be...
All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
All right, folks, here we go, round 2. Charles "Bronx" Oliveira versus Nate Diaz. Diaz gets caught by the inside leg. beautiful jab from Nate Diaz. If he gets that weapon going early, could be trouble.
Yeah, he starts touching you with the jab over and over again. Great timing on that double leg.
White setting up for a finish here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
Look at him, he's starting to posture. Oh my goodness. He slams him down, uses straight power to escape that triangle choke. Great job, great technique. I mean, great physicality by this youngster.
And just when you thought he might get submitted, instead he turns defense into offense and power bombs his opponent on the canvas. Oh, nice combination of elbows there by Diaz. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight. Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D.
It's work. I'm standing up. It's work.
And dizzy as he looks to improve position here.
He's got to start to get to the get-up process. Because everybody talks like you just get up, you don't. It's a process, right? You get to the underhook, you build to the elbow, then you start to gain height to get back to your feet.
Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Diaz. Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now, and they're popping for it. They're excited.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm.
Guillotine jump.
Oh, how about this as he jumps to side mount to try to counter the guillotine with a Von Flue choke. Ovid St. Preux would be proud. All right, so the fighter's setting up another sub attempt here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
How in the world did he escape that submission?
Pretty good work with the strike there from bottom position.
Great submission defense.
Posture up and drop some bombs.
All right, dominant position for him here. Full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Olha, tá muito perto essa luta, okay? It's way too close right now. So what I need you to do is
All right, so there's the end of the round. We had a big submission attempt there midway through, but largely the submission defense held up.
It wasn't tight. We thought the fight was over, but stayed patient, stayed calm, relaxed, and found his way out of that deep submission.
All right, so the crowd voicing its appreciation after that crazy sequence in the previous round. Nearly submitted him there, DC.
This is usually what we get with striking. But tonight you have a very educated crowd. They appreciate high-level grappling, and they are getting that tonight in this fight. That submission was indeed, but wow, what a great job of escaping and living to fight another day.
let's go. Use your hands. Come on, keep it moving.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that kick.
Oh, big knee to the body. Well, fortunate that one didn't land to the head. The hook shot blocked by Oliveira. Straight right is there. Oh!
He's hurt bad.
Oh!
Oh, guillotine, guillotine here.
Yep, that guillotine's deep.
Oh, might be able to get his leg here, and he does. Heel hook looks tight. You gotta be kidding me, he's out. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Oh, he's got his back.
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble, scramble, and get up.
Now he's going full mount. Oh, he got to the spot.
Well, doing his able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by Diaz. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Lands with the ground and pound. Oliveira's back in half guard, very comfortable here.
Getting him out here.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Oh, nice job by him there to move into half guard. Not much resistance from the bottom fighter.
He's just too good in this position. Look for ground and pound immediately.
Takes his back now.
Oh, nice.
All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Final seconds of round 3. Well, he's on his back, but he's landing. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books.
All right, have a seat. Have a seat. Relax. Take a deep breath. You okay? Now's the time you gotta focus. You gotta focus now.
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, and for all the good that he did in that round, it was the punching that really led to him really taking control of the fight. He did a great job finding his shot over and over again.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oliveira's picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Oh, beautiful level change.
Oliveira's in half guard. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed.
Nice transition.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
In the half guard.
Oliveira's back in full mount.
Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
All right, a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be a...
Oh, how good was that flying knee? Yet another strike targeting that already bruised area on the side of his body.
Just mixing everything up there. Finding his target, using his punches, his kicks, and everything else to try to do damage to his opponent's body. I love this game plan.
Just over 2 minutes now to go.
Another big takedown.
All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move to half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you got to anticipate those movements the moment he tries to move to the next position. You build a shield, get back to your feet, or dig an underhook to try to get a reversal or a sweep.
Oh, right into mount.
He's got to be careful here. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Nicely done. All right, working inside the closed guard now.
Big ground and pound. He passed the half guard.
Oliveira's back in full mount.
careful here.
Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Oliveira. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4.
All right, great. That was an awesome job, Kate. You're doing really well. The last round was great. This is the last round. You got to keep doing exactly what you just did, okay?
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round.
And blocks that hard punch.
Lead kick landed there by Oliveira.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like, so when you get a guy hurt, you gotta find a way to finish the fight.
Diaz gets up, he is back on the feet here. Well, he's landed a few big uppercuts already. I will bet you $1,000 he sets it up again here.
You're not taking my money, Jay. Hey, that uppercut is coming. And when it lands, it's gonna land and land very damaging.
Oh, you gotta start to look to finish him now. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Look at the torso on the right side. Major bruising, and it's only getting worse.
Another big takedown.
Trying to set up a submission now. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
Oh, he's going to triangle slam.
Oh, slams him to the ground just as his opponent's attempting a triangle. That is one way to change course. Excellent job of making the proper adjustment right there. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Oliveira's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. What a strike from off of his back.
Beautiful ground and pound. And it looks like he has a cut now.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Oliveira.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Good, solid strike on the ground.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hip. Look at that, going into the armbar. I think he's got it, it's deep.
Oh, what a finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. Stand and cheer, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so the fighters go the distance here tonight, but it went a whole lot better for one of them than the other. Talk us through the replays, champ.
Some decisions are different than others, and his striking really did separate him from the competition. He fought so well in the stand-up game that he should get a very easy decision.
We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest, 48-47. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Charles "The Bronx" Oliveira.
All right, so there it is. A lot of fans expected Charles Oliveira to get the finish tonight. He doesn't, but still a dominant performance and a decision win.
Just dominant and showing once again the evolution of Charles Oliveira, not only physically, but mentally. He goes the distance and he gets the job done.
Well, the beard has given way to the goatee, which means it must be fight night for the former two-division UFC champion Daniel Cormier. How about that skin fade tonight? Looking good, Jim.
The barber always does a great job of getting DC fight ready. It's part of the fight day preparation. You look good, you feel good, so I get a haircut on fight day. When I get into the octagon, I want to give the fans a show. From the wrestling to the striking, there is no area of mixed martial arts where I feel like I am outmatched, and it shows with the fact that I have won 2 UFC championships and have my 10 gold belts at my house in Gilroy.
The head coach of the Gilroy High School wrestling team. Shout out to Rosendo Sanchez Boxing too as well. DC's jab has really become an educated one in the latter part of his career here. And in terms of the MMA application of wrestling, there's nobody who does it better. Once again, a big spot for DC here tonight. Fan anticipation for this one, and rightfully so. A really interesting matchup, and a lot of people focused on this kickboxer trying to make a real concerted run at UFC Gold.
Yeah, he's trying to make a run at a championship. We have seen him compete at the highest level in kickboxing and done very, very well. But how does he implement that fight style in the mixed martial arts? We're going to find out very soon if he can do everything he did there inside the UFC's office.
Certainly in our fighter meeting, he talked a lot about his wrestling and grappling improvements, but he knows what the fans want to see, and that is to see him striking against this opponent here tonight. All right, so the tension is palpable. Both fighters have placed the octagon ready to go here at the famed Honda Center in the Big A, Anaheim, California. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. All right, now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC light heavyweight champion, the former UFC heavyweight champion of the world, and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Daniel D.C. Cormier. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he is the former UFC light heavyweight champion and Ultimate Fighter season winner, and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Griffin.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready. Do it.
So 3-rounder for the UFC light heavyweight champion Daniel Cormier here tonight. So figures to be able to really put it all together over 15 minutes. You'll probably see north of 10 takedown attempts. The question is, will he be able to get this particular foe to the ground? Looking to establish the jab here. Nicely done by Cormier. All right, nice job by the wrestler to engage in the clinch here very early in the fight with this kickboxer. He said he didn't want to recklessly chase takedowns from the center of the octagon, so we'll see what he does here in the clinch.
These are safe takedowns. Once you get chest to chest, you can start to trip. You can start to manipulate your opponent by moving him in ways and in directions that they don't recognize. This kickboxer is high level, but he is not high level from fighting in this clinch position.
Oh, hook shot blocked there by DC. Huge strike lands there. Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much. That one landed clean.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. Oh, and he moves into half guard. The guard pass is starting to pile up.
Right away, he takes the far side underhook. Look for damage from the top to come now.
Cormier's got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now. Ground and pound strike there now.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yes. And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Making all these shots count. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Cormier's in half guard, really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Great technique on the overhand, now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, in the night, that one landed right on the spot.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Oh!
Oh, yes, now we're going.
Oh, huge left. Holding on to him here, not really doing too much, perhaps just looking to recover.
Now he lands a solid punch.
Huge shots being landed on both sides.
Fighting from your range is so important. Beautiful punch lands there. Oh! He's got to start throwing out.
Now a head kick to boot.
Oh!
Able to block that one. Cormier's got a bruise starting to appear on that right side of his body now. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's right for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Cormier's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is starting to bleed a little bit now.
He's got to start throwing now.
Back to your feet. Come on, get back to your feet. Get back to your feet.
Under 2 minutes here to go in round 2. Cormier's in half guard now. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
All right, big storyline starting to develop here. That cut really starting to gap wide open as this fight continues.
And you can watch him, you see him. You can see it becoming his focus as he's popping him on that cut. And it's starting to open up more and more as the fight goes longer. Change of the position.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Cormier. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah,
somehow.
he loves, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, an appreciative capacity crowd on its feet.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Big knee to the body.
Oh, nice takedown, yep.
All right, hammer fist here by DC.
Big ground and pound.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are gonna have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expect that.
Oh, big shots here. Relentless pressure from the top by Cormier.
Now he's got a good body position, yup.
Get that wrist control for me.
Good movement on the ground here defensively by Griffin. Really smart approach by the offensive fighter, badgering that cut. More blood by the minute.
If head movement wasn't important early, it's very important now because that cut has gotten a lot worse.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy, trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up. This is a terrible position.
Keep moving those hips until you get your guard back.
All right, well, that blow is fauceting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
Good work from the top here by Cormier.
And another strike from the top lands for him.
All right, side control now. 10 seconds to go in the round.
Fight back.
Griffin's eye is closing up. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
Deep breath, relax. Great job out there. I'm proud of you. That's the way we dominate someone on the ground. This guy, he's ready to be put away.
All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure at the right time. He wasted no action. For me, this is the most exciting type of fight. A guy that is just dominating his opponent, really, truly putting the grind on his opponent from the top position.
Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Cormier's strike attempt there is blocked. Head kick there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Well, he's had his striking on point tonight, and as evidence, some swelling now on his opponent.
Yeah, light swelling right now, but if he doesn't address it immediately, it'll turn to something much worse. Oh, he's hurt.
Big left hand lands upstairs.
He lands a big knee to the body.
And now leather being thrown on both sides. Big left hand. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful. He's hurt. He's hurt bad. Oh, uppercut.
Huge elbow there.
He hurt him real bad. What a fight.
Cormier's taking aim at that cut right now. A strong decision by him to land strikes on an area that he has already done significant damage on. And there it is again, targeting that swelling. Why would you not, right? You doled out all this damage, might as go. Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up. All right, so it looks as though now the referee will step in to look at the swelling on that eye as he calls for the doctor. Maybe he wanted to step in earlier, but now he had no choice.
He had no choice. The swelling is so bad, he can't see. He's flailing at his opponent right now.
Well, this is a good sign. The doctor talking to the referee, and the fight will continue, at least for now.
Yeah, this is a good decision. I mean, swelling can be superficial. He seems like he wants to compete. Let's go.
All right, so some pretty significant adversity here, but the fight is going to continue. The doctor has left, and the ref gets us back underway.
Gets us right back underway, and it doesn't seem like there was too much thought into it. It looked like they were going to let him fight, and that's exactly what they did, and I could not be happy.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here.
Nice jab.
Punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Yet again, rinse and repeat, targeting that swelling, and you gotta think this is gonna start to affect his performance now.
Yeah, it's at a point now, John, where he's going to start to get desperate. He's going to start to make some mistakes because this swelling is not just minor anymore. We're starting to get into the major territory.
Round and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. All right, there's the horn, and what a round, champ. We got to talk about the knockdown. When you knock somebody down like that, it's got to be kind of fun to strut your way back to the store.
I mean, you are 10 foot tall. When you can drop another person with a strike, you are 10 foot tall. Now, the issue is he did not find the finish, and he used a lot of energy trying to finish that fight.
Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back, He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, fifth and final round. Oh, nice jab.
He's got him hurt. He's got to start looking to finish.
Oh, he gets up. The question is for how long?
He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
All right, feet on the hips here. Oh, big shots from the top. Griffin gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet.
I'll stop this.
All right, so you gotta be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't wanna mess around for too long. Ooh, arm triangles in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
Oh, favoring position over submission.
Very smart decision. You never want to value the submission over keeping dominant position. He pinned his arm. He's got him in the crucifix. Wow, he is landing time and time again on that cut.
Cormier's back inside control here.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again.
There it is. Now he's on the mount.
Griffin's cut, not getting blood in his eyes, so that's a good thing, but man, that is a nasty cut on the cheek. Certainly gonna require stitches after the fact, and hopefully the cut man can stop the blood if we get to a next round. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Cormier. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Cormier's has got full mount now. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position. Massive shot from the top.
Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there.
Another strike lands right to that targeted spot. The swelling continues to get worse, and I would not be surprised if the referee calls in the ringside position to take a look.
Oh, he escapes!
He got out! I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
And there is the final horn. What a 25-minute affair tonight. We're going to the scorecards. All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge 1 scores this contest 48-47, Cormier. Judge 2 scores this contest 48-47, Griffin. And Judge 3 scores it 48-47 for the winner by split decision, Daniel D.C. Cormier.
Well, I'm not sure his cardiovascular base has ever been better. Daniel Cormier, your winner by decision, and made it look easy tonight.
Made it look easy, was able to implement the game plan, fight effectively, get takedowns, and do everything he needed to do in order to win this fight.